Hello and greetings, fellow submariners. This is Icy Quinn back with another live broadcast of Silent Hunter. And we've got a new area of operations today. And possibly some very loud volume. Let me check that out. Well, it might be okay, which is good enough. We are heading, it just might be my microphone that is too loud. We are heading out to, well, the Atlantic, North Atlantic, and we have a patrol zone that we're going to be hopefully hunting down some merchant ships. Last episode we managed to sneak into was it Scarpet Bay, and we got four ships along the way, which is pretty good. I managed to get out. It was terribly difficult doing so, but we certainly did manage it. And now I'm hoping to well, repeat that just fantastic success in the North Atlantic. We're here for a little while, so we'll see how long a little while is. I think till December 1st, but this game's date system seems to be so strange that it's sometimes hard to tell. And of course you can probably tell I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my chat, which is what I'm always doing. The game sometimes says I'm broadcasting, sometimes says I'm not. So we will see. But we're underway and heading to our final objective. I do have to mark up some locations just to make sure. Now it's telling me I'm not on the internet, so I'm just going to start over here, because I'm pretty sure I'm on the internet. The reason why is because I'm receiving all sorts of internet information. But, you know, it's going to win out in the long run, because I have no way to prove it. At least to the computer that wants to argue with me. Okay, well, enough of playing around. So I tried to adjust the graphics, coloring, beta, gamma, saturation, everything, in hopes of improving some of the night visuals, which we obviously have trouble with. So this is, we're going to AM3462. I'm going to go ahead and draw a circle. We have a 48-hour, 200 kilometer patrol that we need to do. Bring that down there. 199 is better than, and I didn't draw it. Let's go back to that. Grab the protractor. Throw up 200 kilometers. And we're going to start in on a search pattern here. Oops, let me go ahead and grab that. Bring that up to about here, because we're going to have a pretty large area to search. We go out. Try and zigzag a little bit. Get near the coast. There should be something coming. I'm going to stop here because we're thinking way too far ahead. Should at least be something going in throughout this area, because this is the actual shipping zone is going across from the US over to the UK. Sorry, this time Great Britain or England. So we might get something there, but they do have to come in those ports. And I do have 48 hours that I have to spend in this area, which seems pretty small. Well, there's a marker, so yeah, you can see that coming right in through there. So I'm expecting the most through there. We might even extend this a little bit. I don't want to get too close to the coast. There's enough Air Force bases around here that we could have some trouble. It is afternoon, so we'll go up dock, take a look around. We've already docked and come back out. I have some points to spend. It says it's night here, so we might not be able to go up. Looks a little bit dark. We got to spend some promotion points on the crew so we can improve them. So a little overcast, the moon, sun. We're in November right now, about the 4th of November. And looks like Dieter got a bit of a shave in. Nah, maybe not. At least we do have ammo for the deck cannon, which is good. The captain has restocked his wine, which is better. And coming down here always does that. See if I can maybe sneak into this table a little bit, if these guys don't mind. Let's pull up our crew chart here. We've got some promotion points. I am Rudolf Wagner, not spelled like Wagner, or not like the actual Wagner. I have to make it original. Having some wine myself there. Not really wine. Okay, so he's already got active abilities. Morale seems to be up there. I don't think I could promote him if I tried. I have 8 promotion points, so it's actually pretty good. Let's take a look at the motor officer. We might want him to be able to charge that battery a little bit faster. Faster repairs. Sound coating. How many points? Is 1 point? Yes, let's do a sound coating. That will be handy. 2 points for the battery repair, so we might hold off on that. Faster engine repairs. That will be handy, but we might need handier things. Talk to our navigator. He can improve our maneuvering. That I definitely want. And hull pressure resistance. Critical spots, it can help with that. We turn so poorly that we're actually in shallow water. I'm going to spend 2 on that. That's a lot. Let me give a depth report there.
Depth under keel is
no, we got a long ways to go.
2 meters, Captain.
Okay. Reduces loading time. Warhead specialist veteran torpedo man can adjust the torpedo systems to obtain slightly higher damage. And periodic maintenance of onboard torpedoes may slightly reduce the chance of firing. I don't like slightly. I like more damage. Reduces loading time. Don't need that yet. These are going to be more overcharge. If it were just reduces the chance of a dead, but slightly reduces, I'm getting about 2 deads out of 6 now, or 2 deads out of 7. Higher damage. We might go back to that. I need to improving the morale here some. This one we definitely need to do. As much as I hate to spend points on something like that, we need to. We're having some oxygen problems here. A chef, good cook, makes food, makes the crew happier. That's just 1 point, or is that 2 points? Yeah, it goes to level 2 because he came with 1. So 3 points. He's already got 1 level of that. So let's check the sound guy. 2 will reveal hidden enemies. That might be handy. But another two, veteran sound guy, I guess he's just a guy, you know, knows how to tune the hydrophone in order to increase detection range and response time ability. Well, I hope so. And medic. Medic we are probably going to need. We haven't been a lot of damage yet, but a danger yet. Radio guy. Knows how to tune the radar, which we don't have, to increase detection ability. If we had it, would be fine. Yeah, and here we could improve listening and communications, which would be handy too. If we had lots of skill points, these would all be handy things. Precision drills. A veteran gunner can improve the performance, increasing accuracy. Okay, we're going to do that because these guys are really bad on the gun, which leaves us with a limited number of options. Crew, cook, navigator. We did the turning. Yeah, so we spent a lot on him. Torpedo guy. Loading time isn't that important right now. More damage. Let's go with that. Which leaves us, I think, with the sound guy with 2 points. Either improving that or giving us first aid. We haven't had anyone damaged yet, but that can be a problem. I'm going to, since we have 2 right now, increase the detection range. We spent them all. How sad. Okay, let's, and now we have to check on everyone's morale. Let's start off with Emil. Well, just give me the current. Oh, what's the weather like?
Right away.
Yeah. Looks like
The weather is improving.
Eric's getting a little. Thank you for that weather report. Support. How much experience are you in support of the war?
And you're not?
Yeah, you're just waiting to report me, aren't you? Where's Joseph? Hey, Joseph. Yeah, we've already talked to you about all that, so head back here. Let's see what Wolf has to say. Well, we've asked about this a lot of times.
Thanks. He's very honored to serve on such an outstanding ship.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the Bismarck.
They are Heckaloin, especially our mother.
Yeah, he lost his father. Some status update.
Yes.
Benno. Okay, are you afraid to be at war?
A little bit. Especially of those British destroyers. I sure hope
Radio message sent.
get too close.
Okay, don't be too worried. Those destroyers are louder than a herd of elephants. You'll hear them coming miles away. Well, hopefully they'll boost his morale a little bit. Wolfham's morale's up. Benno's morale has gone up.
New message received.
We just got a new message, so let me see. LB, thanks for talking to us. Yep. Right. Hey guys. Yeah. Excuse me. I never get much out of anyone back here. Okay, nothing to say. Kurt really keeps to himself. He is not much of a talker. Let's go check on Herbert. It would be Herbert. Maybe that would be it. I don't know. It's loud back here, guys. I don't know how you sleep. What do you think the crew needs the most at this moment?
Success.
Success.
So against us, we need to know that we can beat
start.
Okay, well, we've been sinking a lot of ships, but... Well, Herbert's morale went up. Hey, Olaf!
Try some of this too, Captain?
So are you ready for this war?
Already, Captain. Germany has suffered long enough. Time we fight back.
Okay, well,
Wanna try some of this too, Captain?
no, I'm going to hold off on this too, just for now. Olaf's morale's gone up. I'm going to shut this door so we can hear Olaf in the future. Hey, Willie. Keep up the good work. No one back here to talk. Okay, well, I think we got just about everything. And, make it a little bit quieter. Hey, you guys trying the stew? Got some fresh bananas? That's good. Let's go up and make sure that Dieter is not having any problems. Is he going to have more jokes? Hey, Dieter.
Yes, sir.
We already asked them these. So how do you feel about the war?
I have family in England, my
Yep.
wife in France. It's kind of weird to think that, you know, we're enemies now.
Don't read history much, do you?
Yes, sir.
Just about no one in the world has gotten along for the last 1,000 years, so it's not that weird. It's a shame, but it's not weird. Sadly. Sadly, it's not weird, which is a shame, I guess. Okay, so let's continue on our course, see if we can find something here. We might have to stop, do a sounding. Excuse me, Emil. We've talked to everybody now, so that way I won't have to get into a fight with Eric the next time I need to order everyone to silent running and he wants to complain about the crew making fun of him. Okay, let's go ahead and speed up some time here. How far can we get? Oh, we're going to go pretty far here. And we're hit with a radio message. Let's see, a couple ship sunks, read that earlier. Convoy HX-11 departed Halifax. Why are they shutting the doors up there? With destroyer escort. Yeah, that's Scotland, so. Pretty easy. I knew that was Liverpool. Pretty easy to figure out. I don't live. I know where all the major ones from Doctor Who are, and where I've been to England. That helps. I'm now just looking around. Oh, Dunkirk. That's not going to be good. These are all naval bases here. Air bases, they've got a lot. I need to check for air bases in our area. Is that an air base there? No, it's not an air base. There's one, so we've got a range to look out for there. There's Scarpa Flow. We're just there. Naval bases, but no. See if I can find one closer. Okay, naval base. Naval base. So, well, that would be great. By 43, the air defenses really extend out. Yes, you're right. Thank you. It is in Canada. I'm not really looking for it anymore, but yes. I imagine they would put it on the map, but yes, that does make sense. And I knew that. I live right next to Canada. But you start looking over here. Of course, you know, York is about 50 different places too. So, but yep. It's strange they would give me a report that far off. But I guess they're planning on it coming this way. It's good we can go out. But thank you, VDR. I appreciate that very much. Let's continue on this. Path. Saving. How fast can we get it to go here? See if we can encounter something. If not, it's daylight. Oh, more messages. Weather report makes action impossible. Okay. That was to U-47. And, well, we've got something right in front of us here. So let's go ahead and mark that down. And get ready to see if we can find it. I'll go ahead and start the clock on that. There we go. And I will go up top to the attack tower. After I jump around on the ladder just a little bit, attack periscope actually, so I can use my tack table here. Even though we're above surface, I'm going to put the periscope up. I want to set this because this game seems to go nighttime very often, so I want to be able to have you guys have at least some form of view. There we go. So you can at least see on the map for now. Plenty out of range for that. I'm definitely going to try to have fun. I appreciate it. What's interesting is when I used to live in Plymouth, but not in the UK. But the minute if I'm in this game, I'm looking at Plymouth, I'm immediately stopped forgetting about, well, obviously my Plymouth. I would forgot that there was a Plymouth over here, so I never would have thought of Canada. I would have been looking for Halifax, Scotland. Right, we're going to speed up time just a little bit so we can get this. It looks like it might be heading toward us. A slight angle. Let's go ahead and...
Yes, running on both diesels. Making...
And we'll stop it just about right there. Give us enough time to expand this map. Pull up our marker. Zoom in. And mark this. Okay, about 5. Get a distance first. Then we can pull up a chart. 900, I think 50. It's so far away I can't see. 5 minutes, 9:25. About 6 to 7 knots per hour. And let's take a look at that course. I can't draw it to there because of my own graphics, my overlays. Put it to there for now. Okay, so it's approaching us at that angle. Let's see if we can start adjusting our course. Where is our course? Well, let's grab this. Just bring it down. We may be able to intercept it if it actually does adhere to that course. Go to about right there. Got this. larger overlay here. Let's see what we have. Let's just clear all that out. I know I can leave course and readjust it, but I've had too many times did I just get rid of every course there? Hopefully not. There we go. So maybe about there, and start to pull in a little bit.
Plotting course. Plotting course.
We're above the surface. You don't need to whisper, Emil. And let's get an angle on this. This is premature right now, but I have a rough estimate. All right, so we're not going to be able to make a right-hand turn there. Even with the improved skills, I don't think us
Plotting course.
going to do that. He's still traveling. Let me find out the range that it could be to here. About 900 meters. I don't want to get too much closer than that, actually. And pull out a little bit. I've had too many short-range duds. Alright. Varying the course a little bit. It's going to bring us closer. We don't need that anymore. I think the ticking drives a lot of people insane. I'm going to use this map so we can advance time. And we're going to go below the water.
Current depth 10 meters.
I'm going to need to spot him again. Periscope up. High waves. So I'm going to go about 3 meters right now. There he is. We can go ahead and lock on him.
Tracking new target.
Don't get so excited, XO. And we're not going to be tracking target if that's going to happen. Slightly higher. Part of it's our speed. So we'll reduce that a little bit.
Half speed ahead.
Meet him halfway. Okay, we know he was going about 6 knots, so let's put that in. Let's lock back on. Let's figure out our AOB. It's gonna be kind of hard. I'll figure it out this time, and then we'll have to recalculate because we're going to be in a different location. Let me do it this way. In theory, this is a straight line, so about, just going to guesstimate about 12 on that because we're off course. What is it going to say? 18? Well, pretty good. But we're looking, I believe right now, if it keeps on its present course, we're looking at its port side. So no, it's the starboard side because we're, the way I'm looking at it here makes it look like it's going one way. That would be a starboard side. I had that happen in the game. Ship was going backward. Looked like it, you know, supposed to be going forward, but the actual ship was, the rear of it was moving the opposite. It was like it had been mirrored. I don't know what had happened to it. Okay, I can't identify it from this angle. Let's go ahead and ask the the gunner. I'm going to go through the sheet anyhow, but medium freighter. Let's see if we're going to get there in time. We could actually start training up a little bit early. So this seems to be the path he's heading on. Just want to get 2 in that direction. I want to bring it out just a little bit. So I don't want to get too close, and he's dropping. Readjust his path. It's putting us closer again. I'm going to put a marker line here so I know. Would be about 950. That would be about 550. Okay, so we can do this.
Plotting course.
In this weather, I'm not sure what to expect as far as sloshing around. Okay, let's, I guess, speed that up a little bit so we can get an angle so I can do some calculations, unless he's going to be on top of us before I do. Okay, let's speed up a little bit,
Full speed
because
ahead.
otherwise we're going to miss him completely. Ooh, this is going to be cutting it close. Okay, let's stop there. Let's do an angle about, assuming this is a straight line, about 63 degrees, so our nav computer may be saying 63. Let's log on to him.
Tracking new target.
Follow him. Bring this down. That's saying 16 degrees. That's good. Okay, let's flood tube 1.
Flooding tube 1.
Put it fast speed. Flood tube 3.
Closing tube 1. Flooding tube 1.
Put it
Flooding tube 3.
magnetic fast speed.
Magnetic detonator switched
Go back
on.
to 1.
Magnetic detonator
With the
switched
splashing
on.
water, I'm going to
Magnetic
push this.
detonator switched on.
Okay.
Closing tube 3.
I gotta use the other
Flooding
buttons.
Tube 3. Torpedo depth set to 1 meters. Closing tube 1. Flooding tube 1. Closing tube 3.
So let me
Flooding
find our
tube 3.
range. Well, we're just about too late here, so. Around 1250. Let's turn that off. Good enough. Okay, I'm going to break this. Okay, it's on. I'm going to break or spin the gyros to here. Okay, so when he shows up there, we should be able to fire. If I've got everything in, the angle of bow is worrying me a little bit, but I guess when you're in a rush, you got to do what you can. No, I don't want that. Higher periscope. Come on. Trim on 0.
All stop.
I need to stop. Yes, I forgot I was moving. That's going to change it. Fast, so we'll put one about right there.
Tube 1. Closing
And
tube
then,
1.
unless they turn out to be duds, and then one about right there.
Tube 3.
Well, let's go outside and see how far off I'm off because of my calculations. Oh, going to miss it. I should have stopped moving. Yeah, that was stupid. I still hear the clock going. Let me see if I can compensate. I never put the speed, didn't get set back in. That's after I lost my target on it. I didn't get the speed in. I should have checked that. Simple mistake. Okay, if I can alter this enough. Let me see.
Premature detonation.
Okay. Not expecting that, but I'll put this to about here and see if I can waste some more torpedoes.
Flooding tube 2. Flooding tube 4.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get what I want there. So let's just go ahead and see if we can.
Plotting course. Returning to course.
Kill the battery this way.
Prepare for course change.
Extreme speed
Plotting
ahead.
course. Plotting course. Returning to course.
I'll do this. If that's a straight line, 124.
Tracking new target.
128 is what it's saying. So if the waves don't get too deep again. Yeah, I agree with that. I 1.1, don't think I can get any lower than the 1 meter VDR. No, it looks like I go to one there. This, I should have checked my speed. That was just plain stupidity on my part. He's doing 5 knots. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to overtake him, and I don't want to get any closer. I could surface and use the guns and call the entire British Navy out here.
Torpedo missed, sir.
But yeah, as shallow as possible with these waves. That's what I was worried about, is maybe getting some splashing or rocking up right at the time. But the major flaw was setting meters per second to 0, so I had no curvature. Six. Close. I could go to decks awash. He'd probably spot me.
Plotting course.
And given the waves, I don't know that my deck crew could actually hit him. As I've noticed, when the waves splash over, the deck crew vanishes as though they're submerged. I'm behind to the side. Let's try a wash.
New depth 7.
If he runs, it'll save me 2 torpedoes, which I need to start reloading anyhow. Let's take that. I'll leave the electric in there. I'm still infuriated about not putting the time down. I had it in there, lost the lock, never checked it. I need to make a checklist so I look at that. Torpedoes are hard commodities to come by. This is not going to turn at that angle, so let me see if I can bring it around.
Plotting course.
I'll submerge once I get sort of parallel. Not sure if the waves will give me any cover. I don't know how he could not see me at this point. And they've made, with this mod, they've made these freighters so much stronger. Could technically fire
Running on both diesels. Making
from this angle
1, 4. Knots
and
in
maybe
this
hit him if I weren't moving. Try moving. If I hadn't wasted 2 torpedoes, I'd try a moving shot. But as I'm not even zoomed in, so we're pretty close. If I were to unlock this right now and check my gyros,
running on both diesels. Making
yeah, that's
1, 4. Knots in this weather.
way off. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll see how much he changes course. Always let him change course and trail him underwater. Don't know that we're going to get enough distance here. Accommodate for him changing his mind. Yeah, he's changing his mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and submerge
Periscope depth.
and see if we can go this way. Just see where he goes. Oops. If it'd be kind enough to forget about us.
Current depth 10.
I don't want to shoot at the tail of the ship. That would.
Shut down diesel engines.
No, I don't want to shut them. Oh, okay, diesel, yes. What's his angle? So. Doing 8. He's probably gone to full speed. I don't know what his full speed is. Yeah, I am tempted with the deck gun there, VDR. The last time I tried it, it was around 121 rounds, and the ship crew kept missing. That's my concern. But I might do that because catching it, it's going to keep changing its course. So I could fully surface and go after it. Might try it. It's only ammunition. Let's just go full surface.
Surface the boat.
They're going to alert everyone, but as soon as we're on the surface, I'll see if I can drop it down to 4 so we don't wash the crew off. See if we can put anyone on the deck yet. Can't yet. Just go up there and tell Dieter because he needs to yell at my face anyhow. Where'd you go, Dieter? Really? Dieter's not up? Oh, there he is.
Jawohl, Herr Kanon.
What if we man the deck?
Man the deck gun!
Excellent. See, there's the problem, is they're not going to go on the deck gun because they're going to get washed off.
Yes.
Fire it well. No, you're not going to. It's definitely close range. I'm going to have to slow down because I don't want to hit it.
Diesels. Making half speed ahead. 4 knots in this weather.
There we go. Let's see if the deck crew gets out there anytime soon. Let's slow down some more.
Slow speed
Every
ahead.
time the waves wash over, the deck crew resets. Let's try 0.
All stop.
I've actually gone as far as to use the flak cannon against them because you can't get the deck crew on the deck. Yeah, she's going to want to ram me when she can. See if he's still got the deck
Yes,
crew.
sir.
No, okay, they think they're out there. Let me go help. In the water we are, on the surface. No crew. There they are. For a moment, they were there. You can't move the cannon when it submerges. And then you have to exit and come back.
All stop.
There they are. Okay, and now they're gone. Might have to reverse the engines in a second here. Torpedo would not lock fast enough for me to... Okay, let me on the deck. God, I guess I'm on the deck gun. Can't move it though. Really? Hey guys. We're back with the deck crew. And they're gone. We're back. Raise the range just a little bit. Up. Ah, they're gone again. Can't move it, so they're not there. Now they're semi there. Come on, move it well before we get the next splash. Have to wait for the gun to go up. Shot over, of course, because of the waves. And they're gone again. Well, they're back. Yeah, in a storm, they're gone now, probably. I'm gonna try and get in front of it as far as I can. Lower that height. Wait for no waves, which is near impossible to do. I actually got a hit. Can't move the cannon, so the deck crew is gone again. Now they're back. Okay, I'll just see if they can fire it. Nope, they can't because they're not there. Yeah, I don't know what they're shooting at, but... Ah. Yeah, I can keep the boat turned just long enough to get one shot up because the reload's so long. So I've tried the flat cannon before. We'll try.
New course 7 degrees. Minimum speed ahead.
Take a look at this here. So I'll bring it along here. Oh my gosh.
Plotting course. Returning to course. Plotting course. Prepare for course change.
Well, I'm going to assume
Plotting course. Plotting course.
it's going to be in front of me by the time I get there.
Returning to course.
Have them fire if they ever show up. It's just been my experience, it's near impossible at these waves because the gun won't fire when you're under the water. You can't move the gun when you're under the, even when you're just solo. Terribly frustrated by that aspect of it. Now, I guess I understand if the gun's actually underwater. Why would you expect it to work? It's just like if decks are awash, you can't use your binoculars. Is it perfect? Let me see right now. I can't use my, well, now I can use my binoculars because it considers me above water. But in a few seconds, I won't be able to. It's going to be turning again, so. Let's see, I cannot even turn it. Thanks, VDR. Thanks for your input. I appreciate it very much, and you have a good day. Sorry I missed you. Hopefully you'll catch it later in the video. There is just nothing I can do to, other than wait for destroyers, I guess, now to show up. Now I'm underwater again. This guy's just going to circle us, so let's climb back up deck and leave 2 torpedoes, a bunch of flat cannons, I mean a bunch of gun cannon shots. We're too close to him. But he is going slower now, so we might be able to go below the surface and pull a fast one on him if he gets far enough away. Maybe not. He's traveling back that way now, huh?
Extreme speed ahead.
Let's see what angle he's going at.
Engage electric motors. Current depth 10 meters.
If I just set the speed, I would have got him the first time. But these waves make it near impossible. Okay, let's secure the deck crew. Don't want them still up there, if they're still up there, since we're below the surface. It's not even that big of a ship. Perhaps it's slowed down a little bit. Either that or the entire British Navy's on its way.
Plotting course.
We're gonna have to mark it, see where it's going, see who else shows up. Erase some of these other marks. And just be patient. It's not the only freighter in the ocean. I'm going to put a second mark here and time it. Well, it'd be nice if he kept that course. He'd be going back home, I guess. Almost parallel with it.
Plotting course.
If I lose 2 more torpedoes, I'm just gonna have to go to a different game. 300 meters, that's not gonna cut it. And he's going to keep cutting in, so let's try this. Bring it around. Yeah, if he stays on that course, how many? Still 500. 450. I might be able to turn sharp enough to do that, unless he keeps doing this. Keeps that course change. It's going to run over me. The second X is the timing X. Let's see here. Ship that takes 1 torpedo to sink. Okay, let's get rid of that. 450. Oh, that's still enough time to lock. What about this? I'm just gonna okay. I'm going to speculate he's going to keep going at that sharp angle. I want about 1,000 meters between us when we go. Am I below the surface? I am. Okay.
Plotting course.
Drop down the... Well, I can stay at 5, I guess, right now, but no.
Full speed ahead.
He can detect me there. Oh, is he coming after me? Is that what it is? we've got less than a minute. No, he's changing course completely now. Okay.
All stop. We're approaching our final waypoint.
An idea on his speed, at least. Oh, come on. Get up there. Any second. Okay. Close enough. 650 meters in 5 minutes does not seem that fast. I guess it's just because he's so close. About 5 knots. Can overtake that. I just need to let him settle in on his course. Which apparently is now going to be going somewhere. I'm never going to draw that because I have an idea that he's turned again. Yeah, he has. So let's parallel this. Not quite on the right line. Let's get rid of the clock for one. Nope. I'm going to pull forward a little bit and turn.
Plotting course. Returning to course. Yes.
So we'll go straight and then turn.
Prepare for course change. Course. Plotting course. Plotting course.
Half speed ahead.
Plotting course. Returning to course.
He is all over the place. Draw that as a temporary course. We'll see if he sticks to it.
Plotting course.
Looks like he's sticking to it this time. So we can stay out of his range. Maybe. If we're only doing 3 knots, we're not going to. So we're going to have to go a little bit faster.
Full speed ahead.
Just a little bit of time. Get ahead. You can detect us there. If it gets any closer, or if we go any faster, we're doing 4 knots. So what I'm going to do is lower the periscope. I'm going to lose sight of him for a bit, and we're going to speed up.
Extreme speed ahead.
Make sure I get enough range between us. Get a right angle here. 190, roughly there. Okay, so about where I want to head anyhow, given our current speed. If you want to do a straight line, you gotta have at least 2 dots on this. Doing 7, so he's running parallel to us. Well, we can see him on sonar right here. Sonar on the hydrophone.
Two, one, ready.
Two problems with submarines. Too close and too far away. Too close, you can't maneuver them. I've tried to improve my skills maneuvering ability, but you just can't get those turns fast enough. I can actually come up with a firing solution where I'm pointing straight and hit him over here someplace. I was risking another torpedo for no apparent reason. What I'd like to see is this hydrophone contact get further back here as we gain speed. He just moved up some. Let me see what the range is to about here. Still 450. This guy has a way of keeping me at 450. I don't even know that he's going a straight line. He could be going. Judging from that angle, we're going to drop our speed, put the periscope up.
Full speed ahead.
Yeah, he's coming right at us now. Not really going to bother with this guy. Waves are too splashy. He's too clever. I'm just going to put down the periscope and let him go to wherever it is he's going at his 6 knots, and we'll find him. We're going to go down to 20 meters.
Depth 20 meters.
Erase all this stuff. Keep that one there. And we'll see if Benno can get us a contact. What's our closest contact?
All stop. All stop.
We're approaching our final waypoint.
Of course, he's to the rear of our ship, so I'm not going to be able to hear him.
Plotting course. Returning to course. Plotting course. Yes.
Brings up to 2.
Prepare for course change.
Slow speed ahead.
Returning to course.
New contact, merchant, moving fast, constant distance, bearing 200, short range.
Okay, so we're going to mark that point. Start heading out this way.
Half speed ahead.
to go back to this.
Plotting course. Plotting course.
Full speed ahead.
And
Merchant, constant distance. Bearing 237.
so we're matching his speed, but that's not going to help. He's just changed. I'll have to see what we can. Here, I'm going to give him a couple more minutes and then go back to patrolling the area we were in, because there's going to be much more out here than him. Sure, our periscope is down. Yeah, it should be down.
Merchant, constant distance. Bearing 259.
It's matching us perfectly.
Merchant, bearing 265. Constant distance. Merchant, bearing 266. Constant distance. Merchant, bearing 267. Constant distance.
Well, let's see how much of our batteries we can drain here.
Extreme speed ahead.
This would just match his
Merchant,
speed
bearing
if we
268. Constant distance.
running parallel to us. How many meters off is that? 950. That's pretty good.
Merchant,
Sorry.
bearing 269. Constant distance.
But I don't think we're ever going to get in front of him.
Merchant, bearing 270. Getting weaker.
He's going away now. Let's go ahead and start heading off this way.
Merchant, bearing 271. Getting weaker.
Okay, we're going to drop it back down to normal cruising speed, go up to periscope
Merchant,
depth.
bearing 279. Getting weaker.
Periscope depth. Slow speed ahead.
It's probably still going to be close to us, but not bothering with him.
Merchant, bearing 285. Getting weaker. Merchant, bearing 287. Getting weaker.
Can't see him because of the waves.
Merchant, bearing 288. Getting weaker. Merchant, bearing 289. Getting weaker. Merchant, bearing 289. Constant distance. Merchant, bearing 289. Constant distance.
Okay, you can quit telling me about that, but I appreciate that though. Angle is he going at? I wonder.
Tracking new target.
6 knots. Locked on him. Actually, no. Lock off of him. I want to check her gyro. How far away are we? Roughly. Well, I can actually use the steadometer to get a range. Yeah, not if I do it that way though. That's about right. $875. And we're actually more this way. Our current speed. He's heading that way. Got a bad angle on him. Well, it's a wasted torpedo. On a moving target. 850. I don't think we have enough lead time. But almost matches speed, so. Let's do it this way. $63. Not 120. $63 seems to be a little bit off there. If he doesn't change speed, we don't. Well, I will waste another one.
Tube 2.
And that's it. 3 torpedoes on this guy. And this is a Hail Mary shot. This one really shouldn't work. Yeah, so keep a constant speed. Constant angle. He's already changing his angle. Oh, that's irritating. He's way too clever. So close, right in front of him. Yep. Just seconds in front of him.
Flooding tube 1.
No. I'm not gonna bother. I don't even know if I have any more torpedoes left. I've used so many on this guy. That's ridiculous. Yeah, let's just leave him. get fixated on these guys, and they could be going for easier targets. Head off over here. And then back this way.
Course.
Then this way.
Plotting course. Plotting course.
Let's go
New
ahead.
depth,
Partial
7
surface.
meters.
Go up to 4.
Full speed ahead.
Once we hit the surface, we'll charge the batteries. That was a insane shot. He knows we're out here, so he keeps changing his angle. If we had any sharper angle, it would have been bouncing off the bow. So we're at 5. Let's bring it up to full speed so we can leave him behind. Let me. Water's too choppy to hit with a deck gun. I'm sorry you're so depressed, Joseph, but we need to recharge those batteries.
Yes.
Let me hear those batteries start recharging.
Waiting your orders.
What's the weather like? Because this weather's horrible, Emil.
Right away.
Okay, you don't have to tell me.
The weather is improving.
Well, you couldn't prove it, but hey guys. Yeah, don't remind me. Could you, one of you move? Just let me eke in there a little bit. Okay, well, make sure I don't run into this crazy guy here. Well, let's just head off that way. Is he going to chase us? Is this what he's going to do? That's all the sonar, or sorry, the hydrophone markings. Let's get rid of those. I don't want to run into this guy ever again. It all stems from a wave washing and erasing my speed. Would have had him first shot, but my own lack of inability to double check my work caused that problem. I'll know to double check next time with the wave. Splash is 86, that looks good. This weather is just not helping anything here. Yeah, hopefully he's going the other way. I think what he wants to do is line up, so I'll try an aft torpedo at him. They're laughing all the way home there. That's okay. Keep laughing. I'll be back. Let's go down and speed up time a little bit. It's bound to be a convoy, and we need to sink them all with one torpedo. Okay, well, let's go up and down this for a little while. Yeah, I got here before Eric did. That's good. Let's check torpedo reloads. It's not night, but I could bring in one of the reserves. Hopefully we won't run into anybody. And let's speed up time. Unless this merchant is going to keep following us.
2, 3, ready.
Excellent. Good work, guys. 89, that's recharging. can't bring it in because of the water splashing. Is that what it is?
Two, ready.
No, they can't. Or maybe it's already in. I don't know what the deal is there. You know, if the water's too high, they can't do anything.
Right away.
Okay, we got a report. Tell us not to use so many torpedoes. Battleship Graf Spee sinks the liner Dork Star off
The weather is
West Coast of South
improving.
Africa. I'm not on South Africa.
Running
Thank
on
you.
both diesels, making 4 knots in this weather.
Good. Batteries recharge. Can we get that? It's daytime now, so I don't want to try and pull that off the deck. So never mind. Let's drop it down to 4.
Full speed ahead.
Put a course out here.
Plotting course. Plotting course.
48 hours we have to be here. All right, 45% unloaded. Excellent. We could use fewer reserves in the rear too, because don't use it that often. Now it's night. That's really when they should be unloading them. And no messages, no sighting. I have to do a sounding here. A little bit. I guess when our course stops, we'll do a sounding. Way over there. That's probably the merchant we already found.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
Well, let's get all those.
All stop.
We're approaching our final waypoint.
Yeah, we are. Let's go to periscope depth. Get rid of that clock.
Flat main ballast tank. Flat negative tank. 4
Eric,
planes,
you look a little bit suspicious there.
degrees down. Aft planes, 2 degrees up.
Doesn't he sound depressed? Still going 8 knots. Wow.
Engage electric motors.
Thank you, guys.
Current depth 10 meters.
Thank you. If anyone noticed, I'm on the hydrophone. And not picking up anything. Okay,
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
now let's see if you can find anything. Okay, you keep looking. I'm gonna head back in here to the chart. I guess I'm going to save it. Need to do that. I'll just do a save hold 2. There we go. Just in case it crashes. Alright, let's go back to the surface.
The boat.
3 knots, full speed.
Half speed ahead.
Well, half speed here.
Plotting course. Returning to course. Plotting course. Prepare for course change. Course. Plotting course. Plotting course.
Do a star pattern around the outside.
Plotting course.
Now, anytime I do
Plotting course.
that much of a course, we find something before we can complete it. That seems incredibly inappropriate. That's not what I intended to do, but okay, let's
Yes.
I'll make a pentagram now. That's
Running on both diesels.
shallow water.
Making
Don't want to get shallow
1,
water.
4 knots in this weather.
I have to be in this area for 48 hours. Hopefully the 48 hours will be up very soon. Now let's bring it a little bit more this way. A little bit more this way. A little bit less that way. But still keeping the outer reaches out here. So there has to be shipping coming through someplace. And let's speed up our clock. This is one empty sea. We are above surface, yeah, we are. That's daylight. No planes. It's dusk. We've got radio report. Yeah, or I read that one, so attacking abandoning ship. 60 and 2. Where would be 2 over here? 60. I'm not allowed to go in that area. Would be nice. Unless I've finally hit my time. They're going to send me another Enigma encoded message telling me to go someplace else. And where's the next course go from here? Does it go back up? Well, it goes back up. I don't want the... Yeah, I guess it is. Let's alter that a little bit. Well, maybe make it a little bit more of an angle there. Right back to where we started. But I can zigzag this way. Just trying to stay all that shallow a little bit. Oh, okay, we got another message. So U-35 was attacked. You know, I could just go over there. '62. They were in this area. So close to finishing this patrol. '34, '68. Make sure I'm in that area. '34, '68. Yeah, that's about where I'm at. Let's send a message. Status report. See if we can get our orders changed.
Jawohl, Herr Kalon.
Yeah, send a status
Jawohl, Herr
report
Kalon.
because there's nothing here.
Yes.
And our subs are sinking everywhere that we're not. What is today's date? The 6th.
Radio message sent.
We've been here 4 hours, so. I mean, 48 hours, I'm pretty sure of that.
New message received.
Okay. And that message is, please leave. No, that's not the message I wanted. We get some... Yeah, keep telling me about the convoys in areas I'm not in. Another message. Maintain radio silence. Okay. U-boats be warned. Craig's Marine surface units operating in North Sea and off Blythe. Well. Well, North Sea's over here, so. It's the place I'm not.
Right away.
Actually going to run out of fuel before we accomplish this 48 hours. Another message. Mine. Unknown.
The weather is improving.
Okay. Mine unknown. Maybe it was his ship that he was destroying. No one else should be taking it. Okay, we have to be done with this. Finished. Thank you. No, don't tell me there's new orders. Oh yeah, of course. We're going to stretch this out this way a little bit. Then come back this way. Cut that off. We'll cut that off. I have to decrypt. And my co-host is desperately trying to join me here. New orders. Oh my gosh. That's my co-host Thackeray the Cat, who's up here now in one arm as I attempt to look at my new orders. Which happen to be encrypted. right, I need the Enigma machine, my friend. All right, here we go. Move that over here. Can we reduce that? We can't reduce that, of course. I can never see these in the lighting. Yeah, but hopefully we can decrypt this one quickly. It'll take me longer to get a hold of my pen and paper because I'm holding my co-host in my arms. All right, it was sent on 7/10, 10:39, and PNUY. Why do I get those mixed up? We'll screw the whole thing up. ZHKM. Oh, I'm writing down the wrong letters. All right. So it was sent in, well, it thinks it was sent in October, which was FLUS or FLUS. Okay. PN. UT. UY. BC. Make sure I got that correct. Yep, BC. Is that ZH? Let me make sure. I can't even read my own writing the way I'm writing now. ZHKM, yep. So ZH. IC. And then KM. So if you can hear my co-host singing, TY. He loves the microphone. Oops, dropped the pen. So it's going to give us the first BI. He's now grabbing my hand. BIT. Mention it just because it's not making it any easier on me. Wrong one. Wrong group list. BIT. Went too far. $174, which will equal to Hydra. But let's check allocation. Table B. 174 to 190 Hydra. Hey, got that part right. All right, and that is in our area of operations. So let's go to the next one. Would be Hydra, October. And it is the 7th is what they believe. So we're going to take our key out, remove these wheels. And the first one is beta on the 7th, and it's set to A. Seems pretty much always to be that. Real 1 set to P. 1. Set it to P. Locked. 7th. Reel 5 set to Q. Reel 5 set to Q. Seventh. Reel 6 set to E. Reel 6 set to E. Done. Let's go down to our pegboard. On the 7th, we have 18 and 10. 18 and 10. On the 7th, we have 22 and 26. 22 and 26. On the 7th, we have 20 and 7. 20 and 7. On the 7th, we have 3 and 2. 3 and 2. On the 7th, we have 1 and 26. And I already see a problem. 1 and 25. Boy, if I could see. 9 and 13 on the 7th. Who knows what else I've managed to get wrong there. 11 and 24. 11 and 24. On the 7th, we have 19 and 16. 19 and 16. On the 7th, we have 12 and 5. And on the 7th, we have 8 and 21. 8 and 21. On the 7th, we have JWQB. My pen will work. My co-host is kicking my hand away. JWQB. JWQB, okay. So that's set. Let's bring this back up. Remove that. Set our code wheel to JW. JWQB. We pull this up. We move it to maybe here, if we can. And we type in our encryption lock, I guess is what it is, TCCI, if I've got that right. TCCY. Did I say I? And it's a Y. So you can see what we're in for already, which is PXFK. PX. Oh, went too far. F. K. PXFK. Okay, we clear that and we see how much I've screwed it up by not being able to read the screen. First code, second code, DQOK. DQ. Okay. Okay, reposition or report, DQOK, ZKLT. ZKLT. Reposition, ZKLT, UWBZ. WBZ. Reposition. Okay. GDPW. GDPW. Had to move my co-host's foot first. TLCW. 5-3. Looks like something. CBVH. JWUG. AXGS. NVOU. FZYO. I feel like I'm playing Jeopardy or some other show. AGSU. YHGI. IVRT. UWYA. EMQS. And the last two are just CRCs. Reposition and AM 53. Let me write this down. AM 53 5322 22. Radius. Okay, radius looks like a 200. Yep, 200 kilometers. For 8 hours. Head off my coaster. Quit kicking my feet, my hand. All right, 53.22 for 8 hours. Kicking my hand, not his feet kicking my hand. Send it there. Okay, we actually decoded it. Went through pretty much the first time. Got that. Okay. Wolf, you can have the Enigma machine back. Get up here. So I think it will have automatically updated now. Let me see if it does. New orders. Objective achieved. There's a message. We did decode it. And it's said to go to AM 5322. Over here's block AM. '53 is not the direction I want to head in, but hey. Well, not bad. 53. Oh, this should be a pretty good spot, actually. Let's pull up. That button's not working now. Always a sign something's about to fail. Let's go to this. Go to this grid. See if we can extend this. I gotta wait for my ghost to quit walking on my mouse hand. There we go. And that was 5322, so it'd be about right here. Let's take the marker. Don't need it yet. Lower this. Put the marker about center there. Move this back up to make sure. Got it. Yep. Let's get rid of this. Put that back to default. Get rid of those, and let's change our course. To about there. I'll zoom in, make sure we got the same spot for now. And the radius is going to be 200. If I can get my protractor. Nothing sunk so far. Guess we could follow along that coastline a little bit more. Move this back. So we come in between a small island there.
Plotting course.
A little bit shallow around here.
Plotting course.
All right. Well, we seem to be set. Coming up on exactly 2 hours, so I'm going to hold the broadcast here for now since we already have our next operating. I might be back on later on tonight. I'll put a post up if I am. Thanks, everyone, for dropping by. Thanks, VDR, for your input and good ideas. Just too difficult for me to execute, apparently. And everyone, make sure you have a good day. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm Quinn Eisen, and I usually tweet when I broadcast. I've been broadcasting this game pretty much every day around 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's -5 GMT. Everyone, take care, and I hope to see you virtually next time. And goodbye also from my co-host, Thackeray the Cat.